During the first lockdown in Britain, I made two decisions, one was to retire from my job, which I've been doing for over 40 years, and one was the first thing I was going to do was for me, and that was about doing my teeth, and that was about me. My name is Jeffrey, and I have come from London. I have always wanted to have my teeth done because I've always had what I was considered to be really stained teeth, and so I've always often talked with my mouth up and mumbled away. So anyway, I actually during the lockdown in March last year, I made a decision to retire from my job, and so that was the starting point for me then to research getting my teeth done. And I had been told about Istanbul Turkey rather being the place to go, and Istanbul being the city to go to. And I've never been to Turkey ever in my life, and so I googled, and a number of practices came up, but the Maltepe one was really interested me because it seemed small, and it felt like it was the right place for me anyway, because it wasn't like a big place, and so I emailed them, and I started a conversation with Goka, and that was pretty amazing because whenever I sent a question to him, he answered it immediately, and I know there's only 3 hours difference, but that was really impressive. It felt like I was being listened to, and so I probably booked in to have my teeth done several months before, and obviously there were problems at that point because of I couldn't fly, so my first dates were moved because I couldn't fly because of the lockdown, because of the pandemic. But I got booked in a confirmed booking later, and I arrived here in Turkey on the 2nd of November. And the whole experience of just the transfer from the airport was amazing. Never quite experienced something like that, at which I was taken straight to my hotel. I had a number of WhatsApp messages with Goka, and turned up here on the morning of the 3rd, and I was very nervous, definitely, and I hadn't quite expected what was to happen that day, but it was fantastic. I was made to feel very much at ease, comfortable. Dr. Alpa, who was the person that dealt with me all throughout, was just amazing. I mean, he's just so reassuring. I think he could see that I was quite nervous. I think when I met you, I couldn't smile really, could I? I mean, I was not you. You've got a fantastic smile, actually, and I will have one soon because I'm practicing. And that day I actually came in, I had x-rays, I had a before photograph taken, and I was straight into having my teeth removed, not removed, but filed down in preparation for the crowns, and it's an incredible experience. It's quite a huge decision to make, I think, to have all your teeth ground down, because I no longer have my own teeth now. I have amazing. And obviously before I left, I was fitted with temporary crowns, so at least I could, eat and stuff. And so I had 2 days off, which was good. You do need a bit of rest after being, in the dentist seat for quite a few hours, but as difficult as that was, so then I came back on the 6th, I think. The 6th, Friday the 6th, that's right. And that was when I had a rehearsal which is what's called rehearsal. So my crowns had been done and they were fitted to check they were okay. And obviously there were tweakings to be done and just some alterations, I guess. Yeah, I was left speechless, really. I couldn't have imagined that I would have felt this way about my teeth. It was a really big decision to make about having crowns, every single teeth in my mouth, but it's just the most amazing thing because they are wonderful, amazing, and I just want to say about the practice is it really has a local feel about it. The local people come and use this practice as well. Lots of children when I was around, and it was really nice because I just thought, this is such a really nice sort of inclusive practice, and they have local patients and they have international patients, and I can't what's what I'm looking for? I mean, they're just absolutely amazing. Everybody, even you guys, the photographers and the people, you're very, very attentive and you want to get the best out of people. And I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it.
When was the first time you had decided to change your smile?
Probably about, I have to say, it was about 7 years ago. And actually then I was going down the route of having something called restorative. So I had my teeth straightened. I wore braces for 3 years because my teeth were quite crooked. And then I had retainers, and the plan was for then to have my teeth whitened, and I just didn't believe that my teeth would be whitened. There would be some crown, but the idea was to keep my teeth, and for me and my own image of my own teeth, that was not really going to be, it was not going to be the way for me, because I felt my teeth were, they were not white, so you couldn't make them white, even if you were going to make them white from the inside outside. I don't know how that works. I sort of lost a bit of momentum with my teeth at that point. But it was always there, I always wanted to do it. And I think, I have to say, actually, I was working from home during the pandemic, during the first lockdown in Britain, and it was there really that I made two decisions, one was to retire from my job, which I've been doing for over 40 years, and one was to, the first thing I was going to do was for me, and that was about doing my teeth, and that was about me. And I mean, it wasn't about making me more confident, because I don't think I let my teeth necessarily hold me back in terms of confidence, but boy, do I feel different now.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
And you too,
Very safe journey back home.
I will, thank you. I've got a few more days to see this wonderful city.